Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! We will free Palestine! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Within our lifetime! We will free Palestine! We will free Palestine! Within our lifetime! Within our lifetime! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! Gaza, Gaza, you will rise! Gaza, you will rise! Palestine will never die! Palestine will never die! And the blockade break the siege! And the blockade break the siege! Gaza will be free! Gaza will be free! And the blockade break the siege! And the blockade break the siege! Gaza will be free! Gaza will be free! And the blockade break the siege! And the blockade break the siege! Gaza will be free! Gaza will be free! And the blockade break the siege! And the blockade break the siege! Gaza will be free! Gaza will be free!
From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
And we will free Palestine
We will free Palestine!
within our lifetime.
Within our lifetime!
We will free Palestine
We will free Palestine!
within our lifetime.
Within our lifetime!
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more!
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8!
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a terrorist state!
Israel, you can't hide.
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Israel, you can't hide.
Israel, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Eric Adams, you can't hide.
Eric Adams, you can hide!
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide!
Eric Adams, you can't hide.
Eric Adams, you can hide!
You support genocide.
You support genocide!
Columbia, you can't hide!
Columbia, you can hide!
You support genocide!
You support genocide!
Columbia, you can't hide!
Columbia, you can hide!
You support genocide!
You support genocide!
Columbia, you can't hide!
Columbia, you can hide!
You support genocide!
You support genocide!
Assalamu alaikum, everybody! My name is Nardine Kiswani. I'm from Within Our Lifetime, and we are here today standing in front of Columbia University to protest their unjust, their shameful decisions of suspending their chapter, the Columbia University chapter of Students for Justice in Palestine and Jewish Voice for Peace. This shameful act of silencing, of preventing people from coming out in support of the Palestinian people against the genocide only shows how far Columbia University is willing to go to silence the truth and to prevent students from using their freedom of speech, their First Amendment right to speak up against the ongoing genocide of the Palestinian people. And I just want to make it clear from the beginning that we are not passing out literature, we are not passing out books or pamphlets or anything like that. So anybody who's doing that at this rally is not representative of our struggle and our cause. We are not co-signing them, and it is shameful that you use Palestine rallies to give out your own promotional material. Please don't do that. I just want to make that clear. If people are giving out any pamphlets, any material, we are not associated with that. And again, it is shameful for you to use these spaces to promote your own ideologies, because the only reason that we are here today is because we believe that the people of Palestine should have freedom, and that people who believe that people in Palestine should have freedom, just like everyone who is here at this protest today, like yourselves, should be able to organize, should be able to speak up about that in their universities, in their workplaces. We are sick and tired of being silenced, of being vilified, of being treated like what we say should have no place in the classroom, when in reality, every single person with a conscience should be speaking up against this ongoing genocide that is paid for by our tax dollars. And it is especially important for people like us who live in the United States, who live in New York City, who live in the imperialist belly of the beast, to understand our role in this genocide. Because it is our government, the US government, that is funding Israel to the tune of $3.8 billion a year, $10 million a day, with an additional $14 billion that is being sent to them. And this is not, just regular aid. This is military aid. This is aid that is literally the bombs, the bullets, the guns that are being used to be dropped on the homes of Gaza and to kill Palestinians in the West Bank and to arm settlers. This is paid for by your tax dollars. The U.S. sent a fleet of weapons. The U.S. shields and supports Israel from accountability in every level, from the United Nations to international courts. There have been no recourse through international law, through all of these human rights organizations, to actually stop Israel from committing this genocide, because we are seeing it happen right before our eyes. Over 11,000 Palestinians killed, over 4,600 of them children. It is horrifying that I cannot even remember the numbers anymore. I cannot add them up. Every time I open social media, like many of you, we just see more death, destruction, devastation on the people of Palestine. Hospitals bombed, entire Gaza City flattened, just like Nikki Haley said. Nikki Haley, who was a US politician, who said flatten them, like the many other politicians who have said things like, when asked how many Gazans dying is enough, and she said all of them. This is they're telling us exactly what they think of us. They're telling us that Palestinians don't have a right to life, that Palestinians deserve genocide, and these media companies are manufacturing consent for that genocide. Media companies like CNN, like the New York Times, who have repeated lies over and over again and have been caught in those lies. And another bastion of so-called democracy and freedom of speech, which is anything but, is these universities. Universities like Columbia University, like the City University of New York, like so many other places across the country that are trying to ban and silence and chill the speech of organizations like Students for Justice in Palestine and Jewish Voice for Peace. These universities understand how powerful the voices of their students are, who have mobilized day in and day out on every level to raise awareness about this ongoing genocide. These students should be rewarded. These students should be uplifted. They should be supported. But instead, they are demonized and they are attacked and they are vilified by the university that they pay tuition to go to. Just today, I was supposed to speak after this protest at the CUNY School of Law, where I graduated from, where I I gave a graduation speech, along with my comrade Fatima Muhammad, who's also enrolled and who's coming a little bit later, and she also graduated from CUNY Law the year after me and also gave a graduation speech. We were both part of SJP while we were on campus. The Students for Justice in Palestine chapter at CUNY Law was going to have an event tonight with the Muslim Law Students Association and many other MILSA chapters and the Jewish Law Students Association on campus about resisting our complicity in this genocide, because we are all complicit. If you pay taxes, if you buy anything, you're complicit. You're funding the ongoing genocide of the Palestinian people. So we wanted to take that opportunity to let the university know and to make it known, just like we do in these protests every day, that we don't agree with our money being used to fund genocide in our homeland, to kill our people or to kill anybody. This event has been planned for weeks. It's been announced publicly. It had over 100 people RSVP, but guess what? We got an email from the City University of New York Law School last night telling us that we cannot have this event because it's a so-called security risk. These excuses, bureaucratic delays, security risks, all of these things, or even just straight up telling us that we don't have the right to protest, are ways that university use to silence us from mobilizing for Palestine and from building the movement, because they know how strong we are. So we are demanding that they let us have this event as planned, and if they don't, after this protest, I'm gonna need y'all to come with me to CUNY Law, because we're gonna protest them. So for all the media, for everyone in the crowd, don't underestimate how important it is not only to continuously fight against this genocide, to build support for the Palestinian people, but also to stand in solidarity with students who are being attacked everywhere for their work. And it is precisely because they are being attacked that shows us how powerful they are. But just like we've been saying all along, and like the university will learn today, the more they try to silence us, the louder we will be. They didn't want to allow Columbia University students to organize on their campus, while outside organizations, dozens of outside organizations, including SJP chapters around the city and CUNY for Palestine, have mobilized today in front of Columbia University to show you that we will be even louder. And make no mistake, again, Columbia's silencing of these students, of faculty, of anyone who speaks up in support of Palestine is them co-signing genocide. So I want y'all to chant, Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
Columbia, you can't hide.
You support genocide.
You support genocide.
Free Palestine.